Affiliative leadership style. The group members. First, Faiz, myself, Amir as the editor, and Shafiq, Leo, Nisa, and Nur'Ain Syazana.
Affiliative leadership is entirely concerned with the people and relationship in a company. The key responsibility of the leader is to maintain workplace harmony and friendships. This results in happy employees, but it can also result in bad performance.
Okay, now we'll proceed to the most effective leadership style. The first one is transformational leadership. This is the one of the most effective leadership style. Okay, transformational leader inspire their staff through effective communication and collaboration, and thus initiating the path to success. The next one, which is democratic leadership. This is another highly effective leadership style. Okay, often known as participative leadership. In this style, the leader often asks help and collaboration from their subordinate. And the third one is laissez-faire leadership. Okay, the term laissez-faire, which is mean let them do in French. In leadership, this is typically translated to let it be. So in this leadership style, the leader allow the employee to make decision. Okay, for the number 4 is transactional leadership. Okay, transactional leadership is basically focused on group organization, establishing a clear chain of command and implementing a carrot and stick approach to management activities. For the number 5, we have autocratic leadership. As the name suggests, the autocratic leadership style is the extreme version of transactional leadership. The autocratic or authoritative leader take control of the staff and rarely accept or consider employees' view or suggestion. The number 6, we have strategic leadership. Strategic leadership is commonly effective leadership style. This leadership style involves a leader who is essentially the highest authority of the organization. And then number 7, bureaucratic leadership. Bureaucratic leadership model are most suitable for highly regulated or administrative environment where the adherence to the rules and a defined hierarchy are important. In this leadership style, the leader set a strict set of rules, regulation, policies which they follow precisely, and they expect their team to follow the line. Okay, the last one is charismatic leadership. A tinge of resemblance is evident in both charismatic and transformational leadership. Both the leadership style rely heavily on the positive charm and personality of the leader.
There are many advantages of having an affiliative leadership. Affiliative leadership can have a positive effect on the development of the team. First, an affiliative leader will help to improve the staff morale. They will not only dwell on any shortcoming of the teams, instead they offer positive yet constructive feedback. Positive feedback creates a positive environment. They will also recognize the team member for the contribution they made to the team. Next, this type of leadership are good at resolving conflict. Affiliative leadership try very hard to create a harmonious environment. Therefore, they tend to have to do whatever to resolve a conflict. Lastly, healthy workplace environment. An affiliative leader focus on the well-being of the employees. Caring environment will make sure that everybody's emotions are cared for and resulted in less of stress. These are not only the advantages of affiliative leadership. There are many other advantages of having an affiliative type of leadership.
Okay, next disadvantage of affiliative leaderships. So for the first one is affiliative leader tend to avoid the conflict. This is because a supervisor practicing this leadership style may be quick to repairing work on the relationship between teams member if a conflict occur. This leader tend to stay away from dealing with the conflicts that may be asked to create. However, they focus on relationship building with their team. If the team member is underperforming, the affiliative leader is likely to ignore the performance. So for the second one is absence of the real leadership. Affiliative leader might get failed in giving the proper direction to the employees. Some employees expect to get the right direction, but affiliative leader only focus on strengthening connection and the achieving goals through it. So that kind of employee might get missed and they will end up with unnecessary stress. So for the third one is decreased performance. Affiliative leader only provide employees with the positive feedback. Due to that, employee lose chance to find the area that them should improve. They will never get the chance to learn and improve that area that they should be improved. This kind will lead to the decrease in the performance and productivity.
The 5 way affiliative leadership can boost team performance is: one is create an emotional bond, next is improve communication, encourage reciprocation, and increase flexibility, and last is generate team spirit. Okay, first we see about the create an emotional bond, the first point. Okay, the main reason behind a team low performance is low engagement. Teams that are not engaged with each other and not invested with their business success are less likely to be high performing. So through affiliative leadership, you can help to move your team members to a place where their job stop becoming a chore and start becoming a passion. Well, in order to build a team that's emotionally invested in their job, you need to know what makes them tick, what motivates them and demotivated them. Here we can see the 5 answers that we can ask the team to find out or to investigate their emotional bond. Okay, first is, what is your best day at work in the last 3 months? And what was your worst day at work in the last 3 months? What is the last manager relationship you've ever had? What's the best recognition you've ever had? When in your career you have learned the most? From this, we will able to know their strengths are the start to build them to thus perform well. Next, we're gonna go to the communication, which is improve communication. Communication was the very important thing beside in the circle of teamwork or in any organization. The communication is the important one, which is 57% of project fails due to breakdown in communication. This leader create environment of trust where communication thrive and team are not afraid to work together. And here we will understand that when in team make their problem or have wondering about their work, then they're easily to communicate with the client or with their boss in the organization. The team need to be comfortable communicating with each other, and to feel comfortable, they all need to know that make each other made sad and glad. Made sad and glad is useful to help understand your team, which can bring them mood to be mad, sad or glad. Okay, the third point we can see here is encourage reciprocation. This concept follow on from the emotional bonding that affiliative leader from between the team and the goals they are striving towards. By placing a focus on showcasing your team achievement, encourage them to return the favor by working to the best of their ability and generating great results. We can invite the team to workshop where they think about what action we can all take for each of the following elements. Okay, here we can see that first is focus, ensuring team have clear understanding on business. Learning, ensuring them to keep learning in their work, in their passion. Opportunity, ensuring that team are able to utilize the full expertise and capability of every team member and have autonomy to do so. Word, ensuring team are well recognized for their capability and achievement, prize and thank for their effort and result and appropriately rewarded for their contribution. And support, always give of support with each other in teamwork, ensuring every field has the resource, information, management, support, commitment, and need to be able to perform at the highest level. For the best result, this framework can be used in regular basis. Okay, the fourth point here we can see is increased flexibility. The more flexibility a team in their work, the more free they feel, better they'll perform their work. This creates a happier environment, which is pretty important when you consider that a University of 4 weeks study when happiness led to a 12% spike in productivity, while unhappy workers provide 10% less productive. Leadership and learning are indispensable to each other. This John F. Kennedy words. To start this process, you can invite your team to a workshop where you introduce them to the Disney technique and the idea that everyone needs to be a dreamer, realist, and critic. Okay, the last point is generate team spirit. Team spirit in a teamwork is very, very important as we can solve the project or the problem in our organization with clearly and softly, smoothly. By increasing team communication, work flexibility, and the emotional bond your team has with the business, affiliative leaders are able to generate an unparalleled team spirit. This kind of working environment will ensure individuals stay a part of the team longer, which cuts recruitment costs. Affiliative leaders generate brilliant team spirit by creating a harmonious and comfortable atmosphere. When your team want to work for the leader, and the other team members will soon benefit from a higher performance. That's all. Thank you.